I'm Teresa Bennett, and I'm the Analyst Coach. I'm really excited to share some news with you today. I am going to be doing a 3-day live training event, September 18th to the 20th, called Mastering Business Analysis with Waterfall and Agile Methods. You can go to www.theanalystcoach.net, and there'll be a link there on my homepage that will take you to all the details on the live event. But I want to tell you now a little bit about why I decided to do this event. I've had several clients and friends that I work with tell me that they have not gotten positions that they've applied for, either because they did not have they weren't able to demonstrate that they had the necessary skills to do the job of a business analyst, or they didn't have experience with the specific methodology that the company was using. For example, a friend of mine recently had an interview at a company that he knew a BA at, so he'd gotten a personal reference from them saying, hey, this person's great, you should hire them. And they interviewed him, and for two reasons they decided not to hire him, even though they had a personal recommendation from another senior BA on their team. And the reasons that they decided not to hire him were because, one, he was working at a company that didn't have formal processes in place, and they felt like because they did, that would be a hindrance on him getting up to speed. And the other thing is that he did not have any experience or training with the Agile method. And this company had recently moved from Waterfall to Agile, and they were only hiring business analysts that either had were using the Agile method or had knowledge of it through training. So he missed out on a great opportunity at a company because of that. They may have overlooked the fact that he was working at a company that didn't have real formal processes in place if they used the Agile methodology, but because there were two major things that he didn't have, he was not able to secure the position. And again, I have other clients that I have talked to that have been in a similar position. So I really felt strongly that I needed to expand my training. Right now I do training around the business analyst tasks, but I really felt like I needed to share how those tasks fit into the two different methodologies. So this training course is, during the 3 days, you'll be learning about the different tasks that a business analyst does and actually how to do them. So eliciting requirements, the different techniques to do that, documenting the requirements in various forms, creating BRDs, creating functional design documents, creating use cases, process flow diagrams, all of those things that you have to do as a business analyst in your daily tasks, we will be covering in this 3-day course. And then along with that, we're also going to cover how those things fit into the Waterfall methodology versus how you do them in the Agile methodology. So besides covering the traditional ways of documenting requirements, we'll cover user stories, grooming those stories, the difference between a pipeline BA and a Scrum BA, many different things related specifically to Agile, along with our traditional Waterfall methodology and how your documentation fits into that. Some other benefits of this training is that it's also endorsed by the International Institute of Business Analysis. So you'll get 25 credit hours for taking this course. And, with the IIBA, if you decide to do certification through them, you have to have 21 hours of professional development credits before they'll even consider you. And that has to be within it's either 1 year or 2 years prior to applying to do the certification. So you have to have those professional development units before they'll consider you for that. And you could have them all with this one class plus a couple extra credits. The other thing is, after you get your certification through the IIBA, then you have to keep that certification up. And in order to do that, you will have to have 21 hours of continuing education credits every 3 years. So if you're somebody that already has the certification, then you can knock out your 3 years of professional development credits in one course. This one 3-day course could take care of that for you. So those are some additional benefits besides learning all of these specific tasks and how to do them, and then of course applying them to both Waterfall and Agile methodologies. So I encourage you to go to that page on my website. Again, it's www.theanalystcoach.net, and review the course information and sign up today. I'm only taking 36 people in this class because I want to make sure that we really have the opportunity to work closely together and get everybody's questions